Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Your lady here, Deborah Stepesto. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please go on and click on that red button, subscribe to my channel. You don't want to be missing some of my videos that I'll be uploading, and click on that bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video. So on today's video, we're going to do hair elasticity test. Boom! Can you see my hair? You can go ahead in the comment section and tell me what you think my hair needs. We're going to do a hair elasticity test, and that test is going to help us see exactly what our hair needs, because sometimes by just looking at our hair we can think our hair needs moisture, we can think our hair needs protein, some will think the hair needs more care. It needs to be combed, it needs to be okay. Enough about that. We know that we have different hairs, we live in different regions, so our hairs are different. Maybe mine needs moisture, maybe yours needs protein. So after doing elasticity test, it's better you can tell what your hair actually needs. So I want you to stay connected to my channel, as I'll be uploading more on my hair care routines, how I care for my hair, what products I'm using, and why I'm using such product. So let's go on and do our elasticity test. What we have to do for our elasticity test is you got to get one strand of hair from your hair. I think I got good quality hair, Yes, because the first time I tried coming up with a strand of hair, I couldn't. But for the second attempt, boom, I got it. It's such a pain sometimes seeing your hair falling, seeing your hair breaking, and at that moment you'll be busy working so hard to see to it that you want to keep your hair, but at the end it keeps falling apart. So after doing this test, you're going to see what your hair needs, and next time when you go for shopping, you go buy the right products for your hair, because now you'll be knowing what your hair really do need. So here's a strand of hair that I just got out of my head. It feels rough, so we're just going to hold our hair like this. We take our ruler from 0 to 4 centimeters is where we're going to put our hair, and then from there you're going to stretch, hold it in the middle, try measure 4 centimeters from my ruler. Where is that? I'll beat you. As you can see, I'm at 4 centimeters right here. So I'm going to hold tight, trying to stretch nice and easy, not quick. Boom. Then it broke. It broke right from my hand, and while I'm still holding this, I'm going to go back to my 0 point and see how much my hair stretched. As you can see, it managed to go to 5.2 centimeters from 4 to 5, meaning it stretched with the entire 1 centimeter, and then from there it broke. That says something to me. And the breaking, when I look at this hair that I was using, after I stretched it and it broke, it went back, it curled back, like it formed something like a curl. This simply says to me my hair has got moisture because it stretches without breaking. It stretches at least 1 centimeter without breaking. And the condition of the curls after it has broken also says something about the protein in it. There's protein in it, but it was not saturated. So what I have to do is to make sure that I top up a little bit on protein and try to maintain the moisture that it already has. So there are several products that I've been using on my head. You see it messed up like this. It's because I was about to do something, so I had to come do an elasticity test to see how it responds, so that I do the right thing, so that I apply the right products. Alright, so like I said earlier, we live in different climates, we consume different diets, and we expose our hairs to different things. There are several things that can actually affect your hair health, its elasticity, and how it appears, the shine, the dullness, the roughness in the hand, and stuff like that. So you have to be extra careful as of how much you expose your hair to heat, either through blow drying or through hair ironing. And again, you have to be careful with the products that you expose your hair to. It can either be dyes or general products, your shampoos, your conditioners, leave-in conditioners, moisturizers, oils that you apply on your hair, the hair accessories that you use on your hair. It can be your headbands, your puff holders, anything that relates to your hair. If you want to see your hair at a certain stage at some point in time, you gotta consider such things to see what really works for you and what really doesn't work for you. So in my next video, I'll be doing products check and see what you have to look for, in products ingredients while you're doing your products purchases for your hair. Remember, like I said, we're different, you need different products, but you gotta look out for them to be sharing with you in my next video. So having done this test, now we're going to come to our analysis of what the results are. If the hair wasn't stretching, all of a sudden it broke without stretching that much, our conclusion would be that hair is dry and we gotta apply some more moisture conditioning routines to the hair to give it more moisture. Again, if it stretched like mine did stretch and it broke at a certain point, that simply shows us that there is moisture in the hair. That's why it's able to stretch. And due to the fact that it broke, it shows that there's some shortage of protein to my hair. So I gotta add more volume to my hair. I gotta add more protein to give it more volume, so that even if it stretches, it won't get to a point of breaking. Protein helps build the structure of our hairs. It gives them strength. So we gotta accommodate it in our hair diet to keep it more stronger and more healthier. So for your hair to be considered normal, when you stretch it, it has to stretch, and when you leave it, it has to resize back to its normal size. That way it will be showing that the moisture and the protein in your hair is balanced. So all you have to do is to maintain what you have been doing to keep it in that way, because any factor can make it alternate and you gotta uplift the other while you make the other one go lower. So having said this, you've got to try, by all means, to try this elasticity test every now and then, because our hair strands are different. You know, the one that I can pick now might be different to the one that I just tested. So every now and then you've got to, when you have some strands of hair that came out when you do this, you can go ahead and do elasticity test to see how your hair is doing. Having said this much, meet you again in my next video, where we'll be discussing those ingredients that you had to look out for while you're choosing your hair products. Thank you for watching until the end. Stay blessed. Meet you in my next videos. Bye.